Okay, tonight for a nice New Year's Eve ending 2011, let's go for the gusto with a warm chocolate tart. So you start with a pre-baked pie crust, about 6 to 7 inches. Mine's bigger, so I doubled the recipe. So you need a half a cup of heavy cream, but I did a cup, third of a cup of milk, but I did 2/3 a cup. Your 8 ounces of semi-chocolate, or, because I doubled it, 16 ounces. Usually calls for 2 eggs, but I doubled that, so 4 whole eggs, which I have beaten up. So you have to bring to boil the cream and the milk. And when you're ever at the stove, bringing milk to any type of temperature, you need to stay here because it can scald very quickly. So it's not to a boil yet. So you can stand here and watch me stir or turn. Okay, you're back. So now the cream and the milk has come to a boil, I think. Yes, it has. So I'm supposed to remove from the heat, beat the little bit of crust, make it boil. Oh yeah. And then you stir in, you add the chocolate and you stir that in. Oh my, this is pretty thick. Off so we don't burn ourselves. And I've never done this before, so if this doesn't come out good, oh well. There's the cheesecake that is out on the porch. Okay, so we stir this in till all the chocolate has melted. Okay, so you get the chocolate blended to a nice consistency, till you know that all of your semi-sweet morsels have melted evenly. Now,
can I put my finger in there?
No. And now you're going to take your eggs. Yes, you're going to put these in there, because what we're making basically is a custard. And what is basically custard? Eggs, cream, milk. And of course, it's a cholesterol friggin' nightmare. But
I don't know if we could put that on TV, Contessa.
it is going, yeah, but you're all thinking that. So we whisk this up. Oh, it's almost like a thick pudding now. Ooh, it's kind of gummy. I would not be a good Food Network person.
Oh.
I have put my oven at 350, preheated. I have pre-baked my pie shell, because you're only going to cook this for like 10 minutes. And oh my, I hope it doesn't come out of the top. Now you don't want to lick this bowl because there's raw eggs, and we all know that eating raw eggs is not good for you. So I send it over here to my help, which is the nice thing about having your own staff. And I'll introduce you to the help in a minute. Now, put that in the oven, and we bake it. It says for 10 minutes until the custard sets, but who knows if that's going to take 10 minutes because I doubled it. So now if you step over here, hello, I am the help. I am the one who gets to do all of the cleanup work.
You sure we can't eat the chocolate out of that pan?
Because you will get sick. So here's the help.
The eggs had to cook. It was all hot.
No, the eggs weren't cooked. So this is the help now. Okay, so now I need to test my warm chocolate torte.
How long's it been in?
It's been in a little longer than 10-15 minutes.
Oh, but you doubled up the
But
the
I
recipe.
doubled up, so it just needs to set. The outer has set, but the inner, so I'm going to leave it in a little bit longer. And you could invest in a cake tester, but there's nothing that works just as well as good toothpicks, and you can get those for probably 50 cents for a million of them. So I'm going to put it back in and set it for probably another 5. Okay, that's a good little indicator that you need to check your oven.
Did you change?
And as you can see that I changed into my New Year's. Now if you look, what a difference this is. Sorry I got the toothpick in my mouth, but we'll use the other end. And I think it's starting to set. So I'm going to leave it in for just a little bit longer. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, we're ready to really take it out now. And look at that. That just isn't beautiful. Looks like the pie crust is perfect. And that's the dishwasher in the back, because I told you about the help that's here, who's over here now doing the dishes. Came out pretty clean. I don't think it's going to sit much longer than that. And as you understand, when you take things out, there's still heat. It's still cooking a little bit. So I transporting this over to my sister's for her New Year's Eve party. So you have these nice little carry and go. So it's a little pack that you can hot or it can be cold. So I heated it up. Put that in there.
Looks like everybody wants a piece of the pie.
And I'm going to put a little bit of foil on it to protect it. And voila, it was very easy. As I say, if you want to make a smaller one, it's 1 6 to 7 inch pie crust, half a cup of heavy cream, 1/3 of a cup of milk, 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolates, and 2 whole eggs. You combine the cream and the milk, bring to a boil, take it, once it's come to a boil, you take it off the burner, add your semi-sweet chocolate morsels, mix it up, then you take your whole eggs, which you have beaten beforehand, whisk it all in, pour it in a pre-baked pie crust at 350 degrees, and it says 10 minutes, but this took a lot longer than 10 minutes. So I guess my advice to you is just hope you enjoyed Kathy's Kitchen. And who knows what other surprise I'll be cooking next week.